Welcome back to Shoot Your Shot TV. My name's Paul. We're back with a brand new episode for you guys today. Today we're doing something a little bit different. We're out here in the field, live from San Francisco, checking out my homie's art exhibit, and we're here to find out what was the inspiration on his latest installation. So let's get into it. It's Shoot Your Shot TV. It's my boy. It's Titty Boy. Yeah, we got art, we got pig heads, we got fruit. Let's get it. Shoot Your Shot TV. So I've known you for hella long, since my early high school years. But for the people that don't know you, go ahead and introduce yourself. What's your name? Where are you from?
Titty Boy. Jose, but everyone knows me as Titty Boy. San Francisco, California, Excelsior District, Sucker Free. Shout out Frisco.
How did you get started with this art form?
From what I remember, I always could draw. I fell in love with graffiti like a long time ago. From being able to draw to being able to do graffiti, being able to create and destroy at the same time was just something I fell in love with.
What inspired your latest collection? These pieces over here are crazy. I see we got this whole table set up here. It looks like a Coke dinner, and you got crazy stuff going on. So what was going on through your mind during the creative process?
Well, the main thing I wanted to do for this space is basically have the audience kind of experience like an upper class or higher class trap house, right? Okay. To come in as if somebody that lives and works here kind of left the spot, left all their things behind, and the person kind of gets an idea of who that person is. So, you know, when you hear trap house, you connect like a bunch of negative stuff to it. So in a way, I was trying to make like the whole trap thing beautiful for the audience to see. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's up to you however you see it. I
just wanted to find out, or kind of wanted to know, what artists do you look up to, or who are you inspired by? I know there's so many, but if you had to pick a few.
There's a lot. Like one of my favorites, like Toshio Seiki, Keith Haring, which is pretty mainstream. He did like a lot of bold, crazy lines, and it kind of reminded me a lot of the stuff I used to do with graffiti. Mike Giant from Albuquerque, but Frisco boy all the way, you know. But besides all the everyday shit, honestly, I mean, he's not even really an artist. Like, he just kind of used to draw me and my brothers like lunch bags. I remember he did like Roadrunner and fucking Wile E. Coyote on my duffel bag, like on kindergarten. I was like, I want to be better than this guy. I'm talking about my dad. He was one of like the artists I look up to.
Personally, when I knew that you were hella dope, I just remember going to your house, maybe like it was my sophomore year, and I was into graffiti because of your brother. We had black books and things like that. But he took me back to your guys' spot, and there was just black books all over the place. You did graffiti on these tech deck ramps and stuff like that, and I was like, yo, this is real hip hop shit. Like,
man, that's a throwback right there.
Like you drew on your Dragon Ball Z Krillin figure.
Oh my God.
And you had the Tyra Banks Sports Illustrated on the wall, and turntables, and it was just cool. It was a cool vibe, especially at that age, to like know somebody that was so involved with these kind of hip hop arts at the time. And I know you've been teaching painting classes here and there on your Mob Raw shit. Is there any advice or any kind of guidance that you could give to up and coming artists or newer artists that are just getting into the game?
Dang, one thing I would say, well, two main things. One, treat this shit like a job. Put in 8 hours a day, put in overtime. Honestly, when everything changed for me, when I started treating this shit like an actual job instead of a hobby. That's one thing. Second thing, be inspired by social media, but don't let it direct your vision. You know what I'm saying? Don't let it dictate whatever you put out there. Like, cause if everybody's doing the same shit, then everything's gonna look the same. So you want everything to be different, you know what I mean?
That's true, man, that's facts right there. Lastly, there's a lot of crazy pieces here. This is some pieces that I've never seen before. I wanna know, what's your favorite piece? Like, what did you have the most fun working on? And what does it mean to you?
Dang, so all these installations are usually pretty fun. That mannequin was a bitch to make. But my favorite one, honestly, is like the one with it's called Death Comes in the Morning. The one with the Coca-Cola sign in there. Oh, okay. Because I used to see that like leaving and coming back to the city. Yeah. And like that's like a little indirect tribute to the Bay, you know what I mean? And exactly. So I want to be indirect with my tribute to the city I was born and raised. So that was kind of like what I was trying to do with that canvas. And it's just when I do art, I kind of like replace my words with painting, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, so a good example would be like that sign. I always envisioned, I don't know if you guys seen it, but like there's a Grim Reaper on top of the Coca-Cola sign.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, crazy. But I always thought about that looking out the window, riding back to the city. Like, what if there was some fucking crazy up there, like a grim reaper looking at you while you're going home or something, you know? And that's something I can't really talk to anyone about, like if I just to bring that up. So I draw it, or I paint it, you know what I'm saying, and kind of leave it up to everyone else to interpret it.
Cool, I appreciate your time. Thank you for having us here. Lastly, let the people know where they can find you. And if you have any shout outs, feel free to let everybody know.
Man, shout out 10%, shout out Underworld, shout out San Francisco, shout out you fucking yuppies that are making my rent go up quadruple. Fuck, man, shout out to y'all. Thank you for paying attention to me, even listening to the bullshit I gotta say sometimes, looking at my artwork, this interview, like I'm just humbled, man. Like I really do this shit for my friends, first of all, and my family, and I'm just gonna keep on pushing, you know, like, and I promise y'all that I'm just gonna put out that dope shit. I'm gonna show you guys my growth and all this shit.
Yeah. So yeah, and just let people know where they can reach you at if they need.
Oh, for sure. Man, Titty Boy, my IG handle, at Titty_boy, TITTY_boy.
So that's our episode for today. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Again, shout out to my bro, Titty Boy. If you like these videos, if you like the channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, drop a comment below. We appreciate the views and we appreciate the likes and all that. Again, Shoot Your Shot TV. My name is Paul, Titty Boy in the house. I don't know if you got the shot, maybe not, but yo, it's lit. We here at the art show. See you on the next one. Bye.
Fuck you.
Colombian alcohol.
Wait. Say, what do you describe this to the camera?
Oh, this right here is the best. It's the best.
Tell
right
them the concoction.
Oh, it's Colombian alcohol.
When you put a modelo, wait.
It's a very special, it's a special stuff. They only met that in Colombia, eh? Come on, man. Stop. Stop. You should awkward right here.